I just got back from seeing 50 Shades Darker, and at least I got to see the movie with a smoking hot chick. That's something, right? 50 Shades Darker. So 50 Shades Darker is the sequel to 2015's 50 Shades of Grey, and now this movie's coming out this Friday for all the ladies, and it's this movie good. I want to say this movie does have a target audience. I'm not part of that target audience, as I don't have a vagina, I have a penis. Apparently this movie is not targeted for me, but I'm going to say that the movie, in general, it was okay. I'm gonna pretty much break this movie down from how I saw it and what was being processed, word for word, beat for beat. No spoilers, just let you know that what I saw is what I'm gonna tell you what you're gonna get. With that being said, let's get into the pros and cons why I believe that 50 Shades Darker. If you enjoyed the first movie, more or less, then hey, it comes out Friday. Here's what you need to know about it. Get right into it. What you need to know about the movie is that there are more sex scenes in the movie, but they're not as graphic as the few sex scenes you got in the last movie. I'll say they banged a lot more in this movie, but it was more or less PG-13 banging. And, you saw a titty there, a big hulking chest here and there, but then, that was it. Like, they would, get into it, they would bang, and it would be like, hot and smoky and shit. And then, catch the next scene and they're dressed or they're in bed and it's just like, oh, well, that's over. There was one raunchy scene, like a real triple X scene, more or less, where they really got into it back in that red room, but it wasn't till the very end of the movie. And then when that happened, it was like, okay, it's getting hot, steamy, they're getting into it, clothes are coming off, and titties are being shown, and it's hot and steamy and shit. And then it just cuts to the next scene and they're back in their clothes and it's just okay, that's over. So like I said, more sex, just not as graphic as the last one. So it's just, you trade in one set of flaws for another set of flaws. The ending of the movie is more or less the same from the last movie. Still pretty much have Christian Grey, billionaire, hot beefcake. Damn. It's still pretty much obsessed with Anastasia, who I will say Anastasia, her acting got a little bit better and her body got a little bit better from 2015. Like, her titties are a bit better. I was watching it just like, her titties, they look better than they did in the last movie. Maybe I was in the last movie just like, I want to see some hot titties. And I didn't get that, but then I watched this movie and I was like, her titties, they look better in this movie. That's a plus for me. Plot of the movie, like I said, it picks up a little bit after the last movie. It's pretty much Christian Grey is just obsessed with Anastasia and wants to get her back, and so more or less he wants to get her back. And if you read the book, then you're gonna be, what's gonna happen in this movie. But I will say, the person I went to see this movie with, she knows the book, and she walked out of it just like, it did not follow the book. Yeah, a lot of lost potential. So if you're one of those people that need the movie to follow the book to the T, you better look elsewhere. If you're one of the people that just want to see some hot smoking sex for your Valentines Day pre-weekend, you better look elsewhere. So at the end of the day, 50 Shades of Dark, it was just a movie that wasn't really for me, but I could appreciate some of the scenes in it, and I can acknowledge the good and the bad about the movie. So I think the movie is pretty much what you would expect. The plot is kind of easy to follow, but there's not really a plot. More or less pretty much like, okay, they bang, downtime, bang, downtime, bang, downtime, bang, downtime. In that order. I'm being real. With that being said, I'm going to give this the same ring I gave the last movie and say that 50 Shades Darker is a 3 out of 10, which is just meh. The 50 Shades Darker, it comes out this Friday. What do you think about it? You can go see it, put a thumbs up, notes, just talk about it. If you want to see this movie, good luck, have fun. And as always, guys, subscribe. Until next time.
Here they come.